In this week's episode, we bring you two groundbreaking scientists. Lotta Mayana is saving our environment, while Ndaba is pushing us closer to the space age. In all honesty, many of us don't think too highly of South African taxi drivers. We often see them as reckless drivers prone to road rage and violence. But the truth is, they are human too, with dreams and aspirations. Lotta Mayana became a taxi driver in Cape Town because he couldn't find a job anywhere else. But today, he's a scientist who is helping to save our environment. This is our daily life. The looming terror of pollution harming the environment and ultimately our own well-being.
There's harmful substances that would be in the air. People, they inhale that. You end up with respiratory problem. You might end up with asthma, with bronchitis, all those things.
But the damage doesn't end there. Pollution leads to climate change, a phenomenon that causes natural disasters. As South Africa wages war against climate change, people like Lotta Mayana are at the front lines every day. Lotta is an air quality specialist with the Department of Environmental Affairs, much like an environmental police officer. He ensures that while we remain economically productive as a country, we don't destroy our earth.
We've got health standards that we have to abide to. And those guidelines, we cannot compromise people's health because of industrial development.
Lotta's work requires high-level qualifications. He holds an astounding 4 university degrees. But his academic performance is not the main reason behind his success.
I was actually wrong to think that because you've got so many qualifications, the job will just come by itself. The job would not come by itself. You need to find the job.
Growing up in Richards Bay in KZN, Lotta was a star learner.
He was achieving to get good grades, just kept quiet, but very friendly to the peers and to the classmates, very obedient, well-mannered.
He fell in love with science and moved to the Western Cape to enroll at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology to study chemistry.
Life there was quite cool. I was also a chairperson of tutors of applied sciences and maths.
In 2007, Lotta graduated with an impressive 2 degrees in chemistry. His future looked brighter than ever had it not been for one discouraging reality.
When I was at varsity, I had a database of companies that I had contacted. I sent letters to those companies requesting to do internships with them. And they would tell me that, look, we do not have space for you.
Out of desperation, a highly qualified Lotta searched for a job in retail. Even that had its challenges. He rewrote his CV to show only a matric for fear of being seen as overqualified.
Some of these companies, the moment they see that you've got post-qualifications, they just do not take you.
From retail, Lotta then turned to the one other job he knew he could get: driving taxis. For a chemistry graduate with 2 degrees, working at this taxi rank was at first a humiliating experience.
I was earning 100 bucks a day. So being there with those qualifications, it was actually frustrating, but less frustrating than I would have been at home sitting around and doing nothing.
Sisebenzisene kahle kakhulu nalo mfana. Umfana right, iphathe kahle abakhweli, imoto iphatha kakuhle, ungumfana nje omamelayo xa uthetha naye. Akanankinga.
But Lotta would make this job work to his advantage. During breaks, he drove to the library to search newspaper ads and apply for jobs. A year later, his persistence paid off when a Cape Town-based environmental consulting company invited him for a job interview.
He came in, he was a guy with quite a lot of drive and ambition, or actually a lot of drive and ambition. And even though it was touch and go with a few other people for the position he applied, we went for him because he had an energy about him.
And that became his breakthrough. Today, Lotta Mayana is a specialist in air quality management for government, making sure our country doesn't produce disastrous levels of pollution. He successfully turned a nightmare job hunt into a career that benefits millions of people.
An opportunity dances with those on the dance floor. You gotta be on the dance floor for that opportunity to dance with you. Otherwise, the opportunity is not going to come to you to wake you up in your own bed to say, I'm a job, please take me.
Lotta Mayana continues to push himself, completing 2 more degrees in business management. He now holds a total of 4 tertiary qualifications. After the break, find out what Soweto has to do with rocket science.